Hello, welcome to the update. I'm Susie Thompson. A tourist from France is fighting for life after she was pulled from the water on the Sunshine Coast. It's understood the 23-year-old and her boyfriend were swimming at Coolum Beach yesterday afternoon when they got into trouble in the surf. Queensland Ambulance spokesperson Diane Rigby says the man managed to make it ashore and raise the alarm.
The surf lifesavers were attempting to search for the lady. She was brought in unconscious and CPR was performed at the scene. We did get a pulse back on her and she was transported in a critical condition under lights and sirens.
Meantime, New South Wales police are teaming up with surf lifesavers to issue a water safety warning after a deadly start to summer. There have been 6 drownings on the New South Wales coastline since the start of summer, with 1,200 rescues carried out between Christmas Day and the 2nd of January. There have been no drownings between the red and yellow flags. A senior traffic cop is ruling out introducing double demerit points in Victoria, despite a terrible start to the year on the roads. 6 people have died since New Year's Day in Victoria, including 4 in one crash near Shepparton yesterday and a fatal head-on near Sale this morning. While investigations continue into both crashes, Acting Assistant Commissioner Justin Goldsmith says there's not enough evidence to show double demerit points work.
Our penalties are fairly significant and, the research that's been done in Victoria over recent years suggests that it's not going to be, have a significant effect in reducing road trauma. So it's not under consideration at the moment.
The first flight from China, subject to new COVID testing rules, has touched down in Australia. Passengers had to test negative in the 48 hours before takeoff. China is describing the move as discrimination and is promising to retaliate. But Strategic Insights Australia Director Michael Shoebridge says the change is necessary.
The Chinese government is saying other countries shouldn't be putting requirements on us. Everything should be evidence-based. Well, if they were providing the evidence, that could be true, but they're not doing that. So I think that is the broader issue here. At the moment, China has the largest outbreak, so the world does need to know what the hell is going on there.
The premiers of New South Wales and Victoria are representing a united front on Medicare reforms. Dominic Perrottet and Daniel Andrews will use the next National Cabinet meeting to push for more free GPs. They say it will ease pressure on emergency departments. In sport, Alexei Popyrin has joined Daniil Medvedev in the quarterfinals of the Adelaide Tennis International, while Nick Kyrgios has withdrawn from the second week of the tournament. And the Buffalo Bills say Damar Hamlin is showing signs of improvement after a cardiac arrest, but he remains in a critical condition in hospital. In entertainment news, Snoop Dogg has revealed Dionne Warwick helped him become a better person back in the 90s. The 6-time Grammy winner called him out on his misogynistic lyrics, warning he'd one day have a daughter and he'd have to explain them to her. And Brendan Fraser says he's open to a potential reboot of the hit movie series The Mummy, telling Deadline, although he doesn't have any juicy details on the rumoured project, he'd be keen to reprise his role of Rick O'Connell. And that is the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you later on for another update. I'm Susie Thompson.